up?
Hey.
How many days are there on average for a person with a period cycle?
On average?
On average.
42. That's my final answer.
How many days does a period normally last?
Oh, this is gonna be so wrong. Can I phone a friend?
Just take a wild out, girl.
9.
9? How do you feel?
I'm disappointed.
So I was just gonna ask you a few trivia questions, and that's it. Sure. First, what's your name?
Will.
Will. Nice to meet you. I'm Asa. How long is a woman's period typically?
7 days.
How long is their entire cycle from like start to start?
28 days.
Dude, he's killing it. Are you married? You have a girlfriend?
I'm married.
Yeah. How does a pad work?
Like a diaper.
Okay, how do you apply it? Like. You just like stick it on right there?
Yeah, like pants.
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
Tampax, Evo, I think, the one without the plastic applicator. It's like E something.
Okay.
Great Value, Walmart. Do they?
That's perfect. Yeah, they do have one. How long does a period last?
Around a week.
How long is a whole cycle from the start of the first period until the next one?
A month.
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
No.
How does a pad work?
So you gotta stick it on, you know?
Where do you stick it?
On the
area?
Yeah.
Got it. So all we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to collectively name as many tampon brands as you can. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Always. Oh my god, I don't even know. Like the flawless.
Yes,
It's like, is it like flawless? This is so random.
We got 3.
I don't know. It's like tying on.
Okay, time! Good job, guys. How long does a person's period last?
Up to 2 weeks. Did I just get
2 weeks? He might have just got pooped on. Oh! No way! That was an obvious way to say that was the wrong answer. Together, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds to name as many tampon brands as you can. 3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know. I have no clue. I only know condom brands.
10 seconds.
You have a girlfriend, you have to know this. I don't know. I don't know the brand.
Starts with a P, right? I feel like there's one with a P.
Time. How does a pad work?
You like stick it on the your underwear lining, and you it's like you peel it off and you put it. Let's go.
Nice. What's your name?
George. Sebastian.
Okay, nice to meet you guys. So we were asking period-related questions. How long does a period usually last?
A week. A week.
How long is a woman's cycle? Like the start of the period until the next one?
Month.
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
Nope.
Can you name any?
Tampax.
Okay.
That's like the only one. I
have no clue. I only went 1.
How much, if you had to guess, would a box of tampons cost?
I said $10.
$17.
That's pretty crazy, right? How long does a period usually last?
I don't know, like 2 weeks.
A week and a half?
I don't know. We'll go with your answer.
How long does this cycle usually last? From the start of the period until the next one?
It's usually 6 days.
6 days?
Wait, cycle.
Cycle, yeah.
The whole cycle. 28.
Now I'm gonna give you all 30 seconds to collectively as a group name as many tampon brands as you can. Go!
Tampax.
It starts with a C. No, see, I only use Tampax. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Nope, it's done.
It's over.
It's over.
Time, okay. How much does a box of tampons usually cost?
I'm the worst one to ask that. I have no idea. $14.99. I don't know.
It's so specific.
I just wrote it. Okay, no, half of that. $7.99.
Half of
I feel like it would be so
On
expensive.
average, I think
thought it
it's
was
about.
$14.99.
It's like $10.99.
Yeah, it's actually crazy because 50% of states still have the peak tax. That means that menstrual products are being charged as a luxury item. So like watches and jewelry, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're like comparing tampons to like freaking watches and luxury stuff. And it's just like, it's a
horrible.
necessity.
Yeah.
We all need it.
Okay, you guys, we're doing rapid fire with Sean McKnight. Are you ready? How long does a period normally last?
5 to 7 days.
What is the time between a cycle?
24 to 28 days.
Can you name 3 period or tampon brands?
Kotex, Tampax, and Walmart's Equate brand.
Why does everyone say that one? That is. How do you apply a pad?
You take the wax paper strip off the back, and then you put the sticky side down at the base, this part of the underwear, so that it cups as you pull it up. Cups.
Lovely.
Like a gentle hug.
Lovely. How much does a box of tampons usually cost?
It depends on whether it's for heavy or light, or also if you want jumbo packs. So,
Can you name all of the tampon sizes?
well, I know there were wings.
Wings are for pad.
I don't know what the sizes.
You don't know the sizes?
Max.
Those are pads. Pads, you have like a maxi pad. Like
Okay, is it like by millimeters?
you've got light, regular, super, and like ultra super. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is how it's done.
I never knew when my mom and sisters were on their period, and I don't know whether that was because they were just so good with it, or I was just oblivious,
Or they were shy.
or I was oblivious.
If you guys didn't know, he has a fraternal twin sister. That is,
Yes, I did.
and he grew up with all sisters, and then had mostly daughters, except for of course Daxton. So
The female ecosystem. I lived among it my whole life.
So what's your name?
Joe Kennedy.
Joe, nice to meet you. How long does a period usually last?
7 days.
How long is a full cycle, a woman's cycle, from the start of the period until the start of the next one?
21 days.
Okay. Can you name 3 tampon brands?
Tampax,
Okay.
Kotex,
Okay.
Playtex.
All right. Nice. All right. And lastly, how does a pad work?
It absorbs.
How do you, like,
It has a
where does it
adhesive
stick?
strip, and you put it on your underwear.
Nice. Good job.
I've been married a long time.
Yeah, you're an expert. How long does a period usually last?
28 days.
The whole period?
The whole cycle.
The whole cycle is 28 days?
Yes.
Okay. How long is the period?
It's 4 days.
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
Tampax. That's all I got.
Walmart.
They have a brand.
How does a pad work?
Just catches blood.
Where do you stick it?
Absorb it in the underwear, I guess.
Good job. That's all. Okay, what's your name?
I'm Joey.
How long does a period usually last?
A week.
How long is a woman's full cycle from the start of a period until the start of the next one?
29 days.
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
Tampax. That's all I got.
And how does a pad work? Where do you like stick it to?
Your underwear.
Good. What's your name?
Keelan,
Keelan. How long does a period usually last?
5-6 days,
How long is the complete cycle?
28 days.
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
I don't know, because the US and the UK are the same.
You can try.
No.
Okay, and then how do you apply a pad?
You would stick it to like the pants or the underwear, whatever you wear.
Good. Nice.
There you go.
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
I know Tampax.
Okay.
And that's probably it.
And how do you apply a pad? How does a pad work?
You just kind of slap it on where it needs to go.
Like where?
Like right here.
All right, we're gonna ask you some period questions. Are you prepared?
Okay, first say your name and how old you are.
I'm Gage and I'm 12 years old.
Okay, so we're gonna quiz you. Okay, are you ready?
You have, you have sisters. How long does a period normally last?
I think it's like a week.
Boom! You are correct, sir. You are correct. Can you name any period product brands, like tampon brands of any kind?
You know one because, yeah. Come on.
You got it. You got it.
I'm
Tampax.
Perfect. Thank you. You passed the test. You passed. That's awesome.
I passed a period test.
All right. What's your name?
Cedric,
Nice to meet you, Cedric. Can you tell me how long a period usually lasts?
I'm guessing up to like 2 weeks. I have no idea though.
How long is the whole cycle from the start until the start of the next period?
Like a month?
Yeah, good. Okay, can you name any tampon brands? Try to name 3.
I literally can't name
Nothing.
one. Yeah.
But how does a pad work? How do you apply a pad?
Don't they like put it on the inside of their underwear?
Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, what's your name? Joey. Joey, nice to meet you. How long does a period typically last?
7 days is my best guess.
How long is a whole cycle from the start of the period until the start of the next period?
A month?
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
Tampax, and that's it. That's all I got. Just one.
How does a pad work? How do you apply a pad?
So a pad, it almost like sticks to the woman's underwear and then just kind of sits there. Yeah, that's what I got.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you. Well, what's your name?
Wes.
Wes, you're extremely tall. How tall are you?
6'8".
Yeah. How long does a period typically last?
I'd say a week.
How long is a woman's cycle from the start of the period until the start of the next period?
About 28 days.
Can you name 3 tampon brands?
I don't know that I can name one.
Lastly, how does a pad work? How do you apply a pad?
Isn't it applied to the undergarment?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, I'm Jordan Matter, the first man in this mall to answer 3 questions right about a woman's period wins $100. How long is a woman's period? 3 days? 4 days? 5 days? We're gonna count that. Name the different brands of tampons. Tampax. That's all I know.
About 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
You have 3 sisters.
Yeah, he's gonna be in some trouble. I have no idea. Comment below if you think I had to ask my wife the answers to these questions. First question, how long is a woman's period?
5, 6 days.
Yeah, we're gonna go with 5, yes! Name 3 brands of tampons.
I don't know.
I don't even know. I was rooting for you.
In 5 days?
There it is. I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to him on the 5 days. How long is a woman's period cycle to cycle? How many days?
20 something, 27, 25 is around.
I'm going to give it 27. I'm going to give it 27, even though I think officially it's 28. But I'm going to give it 27. Name the tampon sizes.
Oh, you got me there. Large, small, and extra large?
I think you missed it. Full disclosure, I had no idea about sizes either. My wife had to explain it to me, so I can't blame him. He got so close.
Let's do 5 to 7. I'd say 5.
Okay, we're gonna go with 5. Okay, go with 5. Name 3 tampon brands.
One is Tampax.
Yeah, Tampax is definitely one. Keep on in my head. I keep on thinking. I know this is a condom, a Trojan, but that is not a tampon.
It's not a tampon.
I know.
First question: how long is a woman's period?
That's crazy. How many tries did I get?
1.
Oh, that's crazy. I think like say business week.
Yeah. Okay. 5 days. 5 days. 2.
Yeah.
How long is the period cycle from start to finish?
4 days.
Ooh, 28 days.
That is crazy. That's
What is the length of a woman's period?
5 days.
Yeah, it worked. Like my mind worked. What is the length of a woman's cycle?
28 days.
Dude, yes. Wow. Okay. This is huge. Okay. Name 3 tampon brands.
Tampax. OB. Can I phone a friend?
Sure. Phone a friend. You got 30 seconds.
I have a friend right there.
Oh, okay.
Can I just say it?
Yes.
Kotex.
Say it.
Kotex.
There it is. $100. Yeah. Woo! Brooklyn Bailey, that was very insightful, but you owe me $100. How long is a woman's period?
5 days. Duh, Dad, that's so easy.
Ow. Okay. You $100. You got 2 more. Say 2 more. Nope. Gotta go. Nope.
How do you apply a pad? How does a pad work?
So I know you take like the wrapping off and you take the sticky side and stick it down on like the underwear, and then the cushion side is up.
You all agree with that?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Alrighty, what's your name?
My name is John.
John. How long does a period typically last?
It's different for every woman.
Okay, on average, what would you say?
I'd say around 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. Can you tell me how long a woman's cycle is from the start of a period until the start of the next period?
I'm pretty sure it occurs monthly.
Yeah, nice. Okay, can you name 3 tampon brands?
There's Tampax.
Yep.
There's one we sell in the store. I think it starts with a K. I'm not entirely Kotex, something like that. Okay.
Yes.
And I can't think of a third.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you apply a pad?
Pad. It goes on the lining of your panties or underwear.
Nice. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris. How long does a period typically last?
I'm gonna say like a couple, probably like 3 or 4 days.
How long is a woman's cycle from the start of a period until the start of the next period?
Usually, what, every once a month?
Yeah. Can you name 3 tampon brands?
I cannot. No.
Can you name any of them?
No.
Nothing.
Honestly, no.
Lastly, how do you apply a pad?
A pad, I kind of like just a patch almost.
Just like kind of like slap it on?
Yeah, just kind of, I guess, slap it on there. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.